Yo, 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 welcome to Word to Mommy with Mama Mia, where we chop it up and serve it up raw. No sugar-coated bullshit over here. So if you do not have space for accountability, responsibility, or opportunity, this is not the place for you. However, there are other places your ass can go. This video is brought to you by Eternal Water, the best water on the planet. But anyways, today I want to talk about a few things, okay? Last year, I had gained a whole bunch of weight. I had stopped smoking and became addicted to food. Like, literally. Like, it went from one addiction to another. Put down the weed and picked up a damn fork and then put that motherfucker... Just did the most, okay? Went from 118 to 160 in all of low-key 6 months type shit. Like, less than 6 months, actually. Damn near 40 plus pounds, okay? And I'm like, okay, like this is getting ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is ridiculous. And so I did a parasite cleanse, and boy, oh boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. After I did the parasite cleanse, a lot of shit no longer I had no interest in. I didn't some things that I was once feasting on and like needed it was dire, like, oh my gosh, I need it, I want it, I gotta have it. It was disgusting to me. Like, ew. Then I realized, like, that wasn't me that wanted it. That was the parasites that wanted it. That was the parasites asking for that. That was their favorite meal. So once I got rid of no longer the host for said parasite, I don't want that shit. The motherfucking goddamn parasite is gone. And the same goes for there are parasitic entities in which they can only exist if you or if they have a host. They cannot exist on their own. They have to have a host in order to exist. Y'all not hearing me. They have to have a host in order to exist. There were people that would try to attach themselves to you simply to motherfucking goddamn suck on your motherfucking energy, to be a motherfucking parasite, and they will have you thinking that you want what they want. You don't even want it. They want it, and the only way that they can get it is through you being the host and bringing it to them. Do you hear me? Do you hear what the fuck I'm saying? Do you hear me? Parasitic entities cannot exist on their own. They need a host. You should, like, I always say, because I ain't gonna tell no you should, what you should do, and what you, because it's you do what you do you, boo. But me personally, I am connected to everything and attached to nothing, and nothing can attach itself to me. I know when a motherfucker try to attach itself to me, and out the gate, bitch. Because parasites, motherfucking, they can get deep. And the thing about parasites in the body, like, when you get the flushing their ass out, they will try to hide in other organs. You got to get in the nitty, in the nooks and the crannies and all that. All that. Parasitic entities, once you rid their ass, they no longer exist. And the things that they wanted, you won't even want no more. You won't have no desire for the things anymore. But you got to understand when their parasites are not in your body, but in your motherfucking circle. Do you hear me? When you gotta, don't worry about the little Pippi Longstockings, okay? It was raining today. But you gotta recognize when the parasites come in the form of loved ones. When parasite comes in the form of people that want to help you, but actually they want to selfishly take and steal your energy, your light, your power. You gotta recognize when them parasites are trying to attach and make you a host. Bitch, I ain't the hostess with the mostest when it comes to no motherfucking parasite. Bitch, you getting your ass out. I'm getting ready, you getting terminated. Terminated. And also, if you are looking for a parasite cleanse, I highly recommend Goddess Collection. Crystal, look her up. Goddess Collection. Yeah, them teas, I got a whole collection. I don't play, baby. I don't play. Them teas get me right every time. Got a whole Goddess Collection. Get up on it. Get up on it. But anyways, the first computer was a human. Okay. Before there were computers, there were humans. Okay. How you think we got the pyramids? How you think we got all these beautiful? Before technology, the infrastructure was, oh my gosh. The artistry was, oh my gosh. But anyways, think of it like you're like a technological device. Okay. Attachments, they take up space, they take up memory, they, you know, attachments take, okay? Connection gives power from a source, okay? Attachments take from the receiver, okay? Attachments, excuse me, drain. Excuse me, golly. I must be talking that. Say that. Attachments take, connections give. Okay, it gives power, it gives um expansion, it gives acceleration, it gives enlargement. An enlarged attachment takes up so much. It takes shit. Okay, attachments take shit. That's what a parasite. That's parasites or attachments. Okay, the ideals maybe not even. That's the problem. And if the ideals are coming from what a parasitic entity wants from you or for you, it's going to continue to, it's first of all, it's going to need you to continue feeding that motherfucker. Okay. Fear is a parasitic entity. And fear, in order for it to be validated, it needs you to be afraid. It needs you to find fear and everything. It needs you to validate its existence. If fear is the attachment, it's going to need you to validate its existence. So it's going to show up in your experience in order for it to continue validating its existence. If um if lack, if those are the parasitic entities in which are attaching to you, it's going to need to continue to show up in your experience to validate its existence, because it cannot exist without your motherfucking goddamn you being a host of it. Connection don't require a goddamn thing. Just to be connected, connected, connected. Shove it up, shove it up, shove it up, shove it up, shove it up. Require you to be. It don't require you to do a goddamn thing, but to be connected. That's why the who is the how. The who is the how. The who is the how. Connected, connected. Shove it up, shove it up, shove it up, shove it up, shove it up. Power, 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 power. Yeah, like connection is being connected to source, and it's even exchange. It gives you power and allows you to be empowered. Attachments does not empower you. It literally sucks you. It drains you dry. It takes up space. It takes up energy. It takes up life force. Literally. Connected, connected. Shove it up, shove it up, shove it up, shove it up, shove it up. It's easy to look outside yourself and blame other people for, but a host won't be attached to unless you allow yourself to be a host. Okay, a parasite can't attach to you unless you allow yourself to be the host. Again, stop being the hostess for the mostest for the motherfucking goddamn parasites. Within and without. Shove it up, shove it up, shove it up, shove it up, shove it up. Connected. Connected. Shove it up, shove it up, shove it up, shove it up, shove it up. And I said in my last video how worry is a form of evil eye. Because the fuck is you worried about me for? Worrying about someone is wishing them ill, is wishing some sort of discomfort, dis-ease, hopelessness, helplessness, powerlessness in some way, shape, or form. Praying and worrying is literally not only a waste of time, it's a way you're wasting your time, you're wasting God's time. When you pray and God tells you no, it's because there's something that's greater for you. And maybe what you're praying for shouldn't even exist in the first place. Instead of putting your ideals and letting you want to let God's will be done as you allow it, instead of allowing God's will to just be done. Did you hear what I said? You can't, if you allow God's will to be done as you allow it, rather than allowing God's will to be done, and you try to force your will onto God. That's why, like, for me, if when it comes to me praying for people, I always either pray like wish them well or just let God's will be done. No, let God's will be done. If it's an injustice going on, let the scales be balanced. Period. If there is some bullshit and delusion and motherfuckers is just playing victim to the mess in which they made in the bed in which they chose to lay down in, again, let your will be done. Like I'm not let your will be done. That ain't got shit to do with me. That's between you and God. So let God's will be done. Sometimes people don't even be worried or concerned. They just mad that you're making the proper decisions, and they feel some type of way about it, and they have to try to spiritually manipulate you into thinking that, you're doing something wrong, and they're worried. But are you okay? Like, you're just, and don't shit be wrong with you, but you just making the proper decisions, and they are a motherfucking parasitic motherfucking being, and they recognize that their time is up. Time for them to get the stepping, getting flushed out. So they got to try to make it seem like they're worried or they're concerned or they're, they see something that you don't. They be trying to weaken your aura. They be trying to weaken the bitch aura. Aura and psychic attacks. When people try to put they're like, they try to put thoughts in your head and they try to mirror you and try to act like they're you. They try to act like they're you and try to mirror you and act like they're doing what you're doing, and you're trying to do what they're doing, or like you're some type of imposter in your life. That bitch. It don't work. Many have tried, they all have failed. Game and eternal water. Golly, this water is so good. Nature's perfect water. Eternal water is sourced from natural alkaline. Where is it sourced from? Smoky Mountains. Tennessee. Lord, I gave my horseshoe. Anyway, though, protect yourself by any means necessary. I don't. Excuse me. Whatever it means, protect yourself. Stay strapped, okay? We headed there now. Are you strapped, brother? So yeah. Cut that bitch off. And here's the thing about parasites. Like, they're only going to exist as long as you are the host for them. Soon as you stop being their host, they'll stop existing. The parasite will cease to exist. You won't cease to exist unless you are so used to being a host to a parasite that has just become you. And again, you can always change. You got breath in your body. You can make a choice. You can make a choice. You are one decision away from a whole different life. At any point, choose it at any moment. Like, I want better. Not just want it better. I don't want just want better. I want to be better. Because that's the who is always the how. I'm going to keep telling you because the who is always how. And if you want more information, Benjamin Hardy books, okay? Dr. Benjamin Hardy books and Dan Sullivan, all of them. Any book by Dan Sullivan and Benjamin Hardy, Who Not How, Gap in the Game, 10x is easier than 2x, all that. All that. Be Your Future Self Now. He got the T. T he he. Hee hee. With that being said, be good to yourself, like yourself, love yourself intensely, immensely. Love yourself so much that not only can you not be a host for parasites, they're actually repulsed by you. Let parasite and parasitic entities be repulsed by you. They don't even want to be around you. They know they can't even get close to you, let alone attach themselves to you. For real, for real. I love you for real, for real. Peace.